Insec comes in behind Yellow Feet. Q's in, Ward's back, kicks in. That is so hard to execute.
The thing that is so impressive about this Lee Sin play to many people is how he manages to safeguard to the ward before the resonating strike even does damage. But I will show you that it's very possible. I'm not sure at what ping this becomes way too difficult, but I've managed to do it at 120. Insec was probably playing at like 5 because it was a land setting. But either way, you can pull this off, and I'll try to teach you how. Knowing how to effectively ward hop is important to any Lee Sin player. You want to be both accurate and speedy in your ward placement and your safeguard combo.
Extend your senses. I will atone.
Now, the next obvious step is key bindings. That is the first step, actually. You want to scroll down to Smartcast Spell 2 and set that to W, because while I think it's debatable we use Smartcast Q and other spells like that, a lot of really good players, a lot of good Lee Sin players will not Smartcast, and that's fine. But I think that Smartcast and W is just Smartcast and Safeguard is just so important, especially if you want to pull off these Insec moves and stuff. So do that, set W. Like I said, Q, you can, that's up to you. Now scroll down to inventory items. Here we go. So you can see mine is kind of screwed up. I have like use item and Smartcast, but for wards, find a slot that works for you. I did 5 for some reason, so I put all my wards with 5, and my key is C, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure if that'll work for everyone, and I think you should really see what works for you. But if you want to try this out, then go ahead. So I Smartcast C, so I just press the C button and I press W, and it's a really quick motion, and that's how I get my ward hops down really solid. But like I said, just do what's comfortable for you for this, but I definitely recommend Smartcasting wards. Now that you have your Wardhop key setting set up, you want to practice just slowly ward hopping. You want to place it and hop over. Try to be as accurate as you can, and eventually try to be as fast as you can. You really want to have no delay between the two. You just want to have them in your mind, 1-2. You want to be able to know where the ward is going, so you don't have to aim your safeguard. You kind of place the ward, and where you place the ward is where your safeguard's going to go. And it's really not that difficult once you put some practice into it. But I like to point out how I'm not using Iron Will unless I need to. A lot of players will place a ward hop, and then spam the ward hop because they're trying to go quick, and they'll waste up Iron Will energy. Another tip for ward hopping is when you're being chased, you're trying to cover a long distance, you want to place a ward in the middle of a wall, and as long as it's over the half of the wall, it'll go over the entire wall, if that makes sense, like I just did there. This is very, very helpful, but you need to kind of practice that and see where you can do this, or this will happen. If you think you mastered ward hopping, try this. Q a creep and then cancel the Q with safeguard. If you do this fast enough, your second part of Q will not even deal damage. There's not much use of this in game, but it's good to test this to really get your mechanics up. Now on to the Insec play. If you master the last lesson, which is using safeguard ward hop to cancel your Q, you can pull this off. You Q your target and place the ward behind them and then kick. If you do this fast enough, your second Q wouldn't even do damage, and as soon as you land, you kick the target and they fly. It's much easier said than done, and obviously what I did was in a custom game, and for Insec to pull this off against top players in LCS All-Stars is absolutely insane. I'm not trying to discredit him, but I just wanted to make this to show that it is possible with enough practice, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like, follow, subscribe, etc. Thanks for watching. Peace.